I was keen to know what happened next. Tell me, which story was that? The roles had got reversed. I was the listener and he the storyteller.
Once in a village, there were many poor people. They all wanted to cross a desert to go to the next village where life was better and the future more promising. Many boys wanted to go. The elders in the village had said to them, "If you want to do something in life, you must go to the town. You pick up stones from the desert and carry to that town. Some buyers will pay money for those rare stones." One morning, 2 boys started their journey. They carried food and water with them. In the beginning, the sand was still cold and the sun not yet hot. Their journey was great. They did not feel tired and strode on. After some time, the sun rose over their heads and the sand started getting hot. After walking for a long time, they thought they must have reached the edge of the desert. So they ate all their food and drank the water. But soon they realized they had walked only half the way. They also started collecting stones to sell in the town. After some time, their bags were full of stones and became very heavy. One boy felt it was too much to carry, so he threw the stones and decided to go back. The other boy said, "Let us listen to our elders. Come what may, let us cross this desert and go to the next town." The first boy did not listen and went back. The second boy continued to walk towards the other town. It was a difficult journey, collecting the stones and traveling all alone with no water to drink. Sometimes he felt his friend was right. There was no guarantee what was in that town. It was better to stop and go back to the village. But faith and hope kept him going. After walking for a long time, he reached the town. Much to his disappointment, he saw it was like any other town. There was a dharamshala nearby. It was getting dark and he was tired, so he decided to spend the night there. The next morning when he got up, he wanted to throw away the heavy stones he had collected and return to his village. He opened his bag. What he saw surprised him. All the stones had become big diamonds. In a minute's time, he had become a millionaire. Do you remember, madam? You also told us the meaning of the story. A student's life is like the desert. Examinations are the hot sun. Difficulties are like the warm sand, and the study is like hunger and thirst. As a student, you have to travel all alone, collecting knowledge and skill, the way the boy in the story collected stones. The more you collect, the better is the life you lead later. After hearing the story, I decided to study, in spite of all the odds I had to face. With a lot of determination and after facing many difficulties, I managed to finish school. The service station owner was also helpful. When I got good marks, he helped me pay my fees for an automobile diploma. I continued to work while I learnt. Later, I took a loan from a bank and started this work. By the grace of God, I am successful and have repaid my loan. I am a free person now. Madam, rich people are usually scared to start a new venture. They feel if the venture fails, they will lose their money. I never had anything to lose.
I had learnt this from my own experience too. What is Gopal now? Ram looked sad. What happened?
Gopal's state can also be explained by another story you told us. It seems there was a jackal in the desert. One morning, he walked out and faced the sun. He saw his shadow was larger than him. It was so huge that he decided he would hunt a camel for his afternoon meal. He spent the whole day searching for a camel and did not pay attention to the smaller animals he could have caught. He did not find one till the evening. By then, his shadow was even smaller than him, so he started hunting for a mouse. Gopal was the same. He always tried to do things beyond his capacity and failed miserably. He doesn't even want to work with me. Now, he is a helper in an office.
I was dumbstruck to hear how a small story I had told brought about so much of change. I had never imagined while telling them that such a thing was possible. I am not even the original writer of these stories. I could only silently salute the person who thought of these stories first. Did he or she realize the effect they would have on 2 children after so many years?